And we're live for another 5-Minute Friday here at Startup TNT. I'm coming to you live from here in Saskatoon on the go. But I have the privilege of interviewing Jeff Shirley from River City Innovations today, who is coming to us live from the Canary Islands, actually, over in Europe. Jeff, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jesse. Thanks for reaching out and connecting. Not down here vacationing. I'm down here working hard, but nonetheless, I'll take the 25-degree weather.
Yeah, I bet it's nice. It's a nicer day here in Saskatoon, but it's been a cold week here for sure. So, and speaking of cold, that's got something in line with what you do at River City Innovation. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about what you do over there at RCI, as some of us like to call it?
That's great. That's a great segue into what we do. We're in the business of automating cold chain monitoring. So what we do, we build IoT sensors, different industries, different verticals, but our main product is a temperature monitoring sensor for grocery stores, pharmacies, the food logistics business. We automate collecting temperature data, and we use that data to help our clients prevent losses, prevent spoiled food, and make the product safer, which in turn for them results in less staff time gone and reduced insurance premiums and less food wasted, more profit. That's what we do.
Awesome. Yeah. And you've also done some work for other companies on the side a little bit and helped out, like our friends over at EMS. And is that right?
That is correct. So we actually developed the hydrocarbon monitoring sensors for EMS. I won't speak to the technicalities of it. That's their business, but we're the company building their sensors for them. And we also have a couple of sensors, one for GPS tracking of small assets like pets and bikes. And we have a GPS tracker that's hybrid LoRa and satellite. All of our products are IoT related. We collect data and we move that data to our clients. That's also known as telemetry, but that's what we do.
Amazing. Love it. Yeah. So if you want to know more about IoT and heard about sensors, you definitely got to talk to Jeff at River City. But you just came through our most recent investment summit here at Startup TNT. You've been around in the startup world in Saskatchewan for a little while here. What made you decide to join the summit, and what was the key takeaways and the reason and what you got from a benefit from it?
So we joined the summit because our company is scaling. Like all startups, you need capital. You have a net burn, and you have to continue to invest into your company and have the money to pay the bills. So we applied for Summit because your group, Jesse, has been excellent to work with. You're very active in the Saskatchewan and Prairie ecosystem. We've had lots of meetings with you guys over the last couple of years and gotten to know you. And we thought it was the right time to see where we could stand in the TNT organization. Lance, my co-founder, got out there. He did the pitches. He really ran the whole mile with this one. And to our shock and surprise, but extremely happy about, we received a side deal with TNT.
Yeah, it was a tough competition. I think it was a really tough choice in the back deliberation room for sure. And we were really happy to see that RCI is going to be joining the TNT portfolio here this fall. So you've built this company out of Saskatchewan. Not an easy thing to do. What do you think is the thing that makes building a startup in Saskatchewan unique and also relatively successful? We've got some really great companies that have come out of this province. So what is the sort of secret sauce to Saskatchewan tech startups as you see it?
Well, everybody's going to have their opinions, but I look around me at some of the successful founders, and we all come from, bootstrapping, get your butt in there, work your butt off, work hard. There's a few farmers in the picture. I highlight Catherine Renier, an amazing success in Saskatchewan and straight from a rural area, right? I believe it's the work ethic. We know how to solve problems. We know how to get out there and think outside the box. We have an incredible work ethic. And there's a lot of businesses that come out of Saskatchewan that are on the world market, the world map. So we're staying here. We love it here in Saskatchewan because of the people. We like the government support. We like the ecosystem. We believe the Saskatchewan mandate to invest in tech is paying off and working. And we're really very happy and proud of our investors from, Startup TNT Group. And originally behind this, what got us going was Connexus Venture Capital with Sean O'Connor and Kyle Scott. And of course, Wanda over at Golden Opportunities Fund and Delmond and Michael McLean from Tribune Capital. So, that's a Saskatchewan positive attribute we have. Amazing investors, amazing people to hire, great work ethic. We get out there, we solve problems, and then those turn into a great return on our investment.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a great way to summarize that up. And I agree. It's an awesome investment community. I've been, very privileged to be able to join this community here in Saskatchewan and been welcomed with open arms. And so, it's awesome to be co-invested with more of those awesome folks, Connexus, Tribune, and Westcap through RCI here. So just as we're getting to the end of the interview, I want to talk about some exciting things that might be happening over at RCI. You've been traveling around Europe, and I think you've been traveling, honestly, nonstop. It feels like over the last few months. So every time I reach out to you, you're in a different place. What's been going on with the RCI? What's exciting and new that you can share with us today?
Well, 99% of it's cold chain marketing. So we've been at several conferences. We've been in Toronto, Palm Springs, California, Las Vegas, over in Europe, a couple of events, all related to our sensors for TX. It's called TXH. It's a sensor for cold chain monitoring. So we've closed a few big deals. Some of them will be public in January. I'm in Europe right now because of our satellite tracker, which is hybrid satellite and LoRa, great for last mile delivery, other things as well. So that was last week up in France. And right now I'm in the Canary Islands deploying, I will share it, it's Dinosol. They are a large, similar to Federated Co-op in Canada, but they're in Spain. And we're doing our first grocery store with them down at their head office area at Las Palmas, Gran Canaria. So coming down the pipe will be more deals, more cold chain success, and we still have a couple of our products over in our kitty corner there to pull out and play with down the way and see what we can do. Who knows where those will go? So
very exciting. Love to hear that as an investor. All this exciting news, and also you just love to hear stories of Saskatchewan tech not just being deployed here at home, but being and across this wonderful country here, Canada, but being deployed all over the world. Seeing, that's where Saskatchewan tech is at, that we're able to have influence on the other side of the planet, which is great. Really last quick question. One piece of advice for a founder out there that's thinking about applying for our next batch of summits that are coming up in January. Any quick advice for them?
Wow. Well,
put me on the spot.
Yeah, let's put me on the spot here, Jesse. All right, so I guess my advice would be you got to believe. I'm gonna draw on Ted Lasso. Believe.
Love it.
Because I honestly, a year ago, I was like, I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if I want to give up more equity. I don't know what I get for giving up equity. But the process, the public exposure, working with your team, Jesse, the due diligence, which actually mined us in on our own data, made us more knowledgeable about ourselves, was all really good. So if I could just quote Ted Lasso and say, believe, get out there and do it, and you'll meet some great people. You'll meet some amazing investors. The Startup TNT night on Thursdays at your location is phenomenal. Get out and participate, and that's why we have a good system in Saskatchewan. So that's my advice. Believe.
Love it, Jeff. You love to hear that. That's a great one. Ted Lasso is definitely one of my favorite news shows. I watch it all the time. So that's fantastic. So go out there and believe. And believe you can do it. Join our summits. And if you're interested in learning more about IoT sensors, cold chain monitoring, the whole thing, how can people reach out to you, Jeff, and get in touch?
They can find us online at rivercityinnovations.ca. We're at Innovation Place upstairs on the second floor of the Concourse building. You can find me at jeff@rivercityinnovations.ca email, or on Twitter at JH Shirley. Reach out, give us a shout. Happy to help, happy to lend an ear and see if I can provide any advice to help somebody else working their way up.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. And thanks for everything you do for this ecosystem. And welcome to the TNT portfolio.
Thank you for investing in us, Jesse, and to TNT. Really appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. Have a great weekend and take care.
Okay. Bye. Cool.